We a little late starting the podcast.
It's another one.
It's another
Stirring
one.
the pot, y'all. We on one.
We on.
Yo, episode 6. My
Ooh.
co-host, Shay Rosa, what up? You know what I'm saying?
Uno, dos,
We are
tres,
here now. We on here. We booming. You know what I'm saying? And tonight, I just want to say, he just called himself a hybrid. You know what I'm saying?
He is a hybrid.
So I'm going to say it like he just said it. He's a hybrid.
He is a hybrid. He is a hybrid.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And
Fly Boy Mystro to the
this young fellow is dope, man. I ain't going fraud. Like, he dope. He different. He got a humble soul, but he got a cockiness to him too. That's dope, as any MC should. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, you know what I'm saying? We have Fly Boy Mystro. Welcome to the show, good brother. Welcome to Stirring the Pot. We stirring, you know what I'm saying? We stirring.
Let's stir it up.
Fly Boy.
Hey.
What's up, Shay?
What up, Mystro? What up, Mama?
Hey.
How you doing? How you
You know
doing? You in the building as well. You know, I can't not say hello to you, but Fly Boy Mystro, thank you for coming to us at Stirring the Pot. You know,
Hey.
I'm excited.
Once you invited me, it was like, why can I say no?
You know.
Yeah. They on here, everybody turning up, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling today, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling today. It's a chill day. But why y'all turning up? I'm turned up to the max already. My energy always on a beam. Y'all know that.
Oh, I'm
so up. Hey, folks, thanks for watching. Canada, special shout out to y'all. Hey. Y'all been rocking with your boy.
I love that.
The West Coast, shout out to y'all. Up north, up top, Philly, Boston. You know what I'm saying? Washington. Florida, shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Shout to Boston for real, because I went out there like only a couple times because my grandmother was fighting cancer. Shout to Boston because Tufts. I want to put that out there. Tufts is one of the leading like hospitals that fight cancer. So I want to shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
My grandmother was fighting cancer in Tufts for like, I want to say like 14 years. You know what I mean? So, and I went and did a show one time in Boston and won. Shout to Coast to Coast.
Right.
Like, I love Boston. Boston never treated me bad. They took care of my grandmother for a couple years. And when I went and did a show, it was all love. Even if they don't know me like that, they still got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely got to come back to Boston again because, you know, we got shows coming up. You know, I'm always doing something out here and I would love to have you down here to definitely rock a stage.
Listen, I'm about to go to LA this summer. We'll talk about that later. But I'm about to go to LA this summer, but I want to know anything that's going on after that because like I said, my
all right, so like I was saying, we're gonna get into that, but Mystro, man. Tell the people about you, you know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself like only you can, you know what I'm saying? I gave you an introduction on Stirring the Pot, but give the world an introduction to those that don't know you.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been on Fly Boy Mystro. Like, if you know me, you know me. You know what I mean?
Tell the people where you from.
I'm from Vermont, which is always the craziest thing. But I'm also like I've lived in too many places. I moved my whole life. So like any school I had a chance to grow in, like I didn't get that chance. You see what I'm saying? I've always known different walks of life. I've known people that got money. I've had to stay at their house. I've stayed at people that don't got money house. I've been without a place to be, you know what I mean? Like my mom been to jail, you know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of things that if you know me, you know that I give you the raw that I know, and I've grown up in different walks of life all around. So it's like I just connect with everything. Like I'm a Gemini, so like I go with where the wind blow me. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Okay. Mr. Fly Boy.
So Shay, you want to take point? You know what I'm saying? This is Shay taking point night tonight. It's Friday night.
Okay.
So you can start the questions off tonight, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a piggyback and you know I'm gonna intervene when I need to ask my questions, but we gonna start with you first, Shay.
Okay, well, it's
Ask
I'm
the
gonna take
first
my
question
shot.
of
Hold
the
on.
night.
Let me take a shot before you start going in, because I know you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I
All
know
right.
you. All right, let me take a
He
shot.
said,
Cheers to
I know
y'all.
Shay. She likes to
Cheers to
ask
y'all.
questions.
Thank y'all so much for the opportunity to even be here. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
thank you. Thank
Now,
you.
of
I'm
course,
happy to
you know
have
I gotta
you.
keep it 1,000. I gotta keep it real. I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now if it wasn't for y'all. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we appreciate you for expressing yourself as an artist.
Thank you so much. Now,
You know
cheers
what
to
I'm
y'all.
saying? Yeah, cheers to you. I'm a
Salute.
salute to you as well.
I take a shot of water.
We are water. You know what I mean? You just taking a shot
Well,
of life. That's all that
Yeah.
is.
lift it up for the life. Now, Fly Boy,
What's up, Queen?
you know, you and I have a little history together, and you know, I asked you to come on the show today because I felt when I met you, we met probably, I'm gonna say about almost 6 years ago now. What's it been, 6 years now?
It's been a minute, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's been about 6 years now, and I've seen you, you know, grow as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like from
Yeah.
where you started and then where you are now. And I feel like you can bring some information just to those who are coming up underneath you, because you have so much knowledge that you collected on this journey, on this climb. And you know, what is it that you feel like as an artist, um what was the thing that really was your first initial push towards the music? Like what was the thing that really got you to be like, you know what, this is what I really want to do. This is
All right, so
this is
I
me.
I ain't gonna lie. I can answer that like with the wholeheartedness. Like I know this was the moment, right? So I got stabbed when I was 19, right?
Dang.
And like that's like we'll get into that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got poked up when I was 19. The guy that I got poked up by, he poked both my lungs, and he poked me in the groin. He cut my whole groin like 3/4 of the way, like my left side.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So yeah, and it was like it was such a movie. Like that's a whole other podcast. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but
We're gonna bring
after
you
that,
back for that one. We're gonna bring you back for that one. So
Yeah, we gonna
yeah,
bring you back
that
to the pot
moment,
for that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We
that
gonna talk
moment,
about the deep on the pot.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But we here to highlight, and
that
this is a
music.
celebratory show. So we're gonna talk about your music.
When you
it's
said to
life, bro.
yourself
At
like,
the end
this
of
is
the
it.
day, that was always my, like, if you want to talk about my biggest push, we'll get to that right after this. But this is my main push. My biggest push will come right after. I'll tell you right after. So like my main push is I had to tell my mother I apologize for risking your son.
So who's this young lady behind you?
It's my mother.
That's mama.
Yeah, it's my mother.
Mom Dukes.
Mama, we salute you, but you don't look like a mama. You look real good over there to be his mama. You look like his sister or his best friend. You his best friend too. I can tell.
I ain't gonna lie, it's like we grew up together. She went to college, I was in her classes. I learned how to work my
Hey,
computer.
listen. I went to high school and was in class with my mom, so I dig it, bro.
And
Yeah, I dig it.
Salute, mama.
she was at the end of her career in high school, right? Like the high school career was about to be over. She was 17 when she had me. So from 17, I've been right there.
So you
18,
feel
I
so
was right there.
is your music inspired by just the daily grind of life itself? Like, do you feel like you take everything around you and just push the music in life, and then that's Flyboy, or is it like something that what is it you pull from in order to get to your music every time that you go and
If
what is
I
it you pull
I ain't
from?
gonna lie, if I wasn't who I was, my music would be me in a different way. So when I
Like,
say that, I'm a clarify saying like if I ain't do what I did, I couldn't say what I did with the confidence that I say what I do. And that's and I'm gonna break that down. That means like if I didn't ever be this person, I could never say it to you as strong as I say it to you with the power I say it to you if I never felt the power. A person can only use the power they have. If I've ever had that power, I could say that to you.
Right. Life experiences. If you
right. So I got a question. Right. So describe your music and what would you say it is like to the fans that's never heard you? They are going to hear you today.
Yeah.
But describe what your music is like to the people.
A diary.
Mm.
And why would you say that? Explain it.
You may not know right now, but if I put out everything that I've ever made, it would be every day that I've ever struggled with something. Or any time that I struggle with something. So any song that you think is like, oh, he's fire on it. I was going through something and it made me so aggressive at the time that I attacked that beat instead of killing somebody and catching a body. So I feel like my mom taught me this one thing anytime. Like, all right, so I'm from the generation where you've seen and never heard, right? A lot of people don't know what that is unless you've heard it. If you've seen and never heard, you ain't never expressed yourself in a way that will let you be who you are, actually. You'll be faking at home type shit.
Right.
My mother knew who I was. My mother knew who she was raising. She knew what his race was. She knew what his background was. She knew what she had to do to make sure that that was still instilled in me, right?
Right.
My mother being a white woman is kind of crazy that she can do that because I'm black and I'm not trying to be racist, but there's a conversation that needs to be held in every conversation, like every kid's life that has a tint. If you got melanin in your skin, you need to have that conversation with your parent. And my mother actually knew that conversation. My mother had that conversation with me to the point where I've never actually been in situations that I've been in, talking the way I talk. I've never actually been in a situation with police that I was like, she taught me better.
Right.
If you're raising a child, it's not for you to raise him to be the same thing you went through. It's for you to make him better than you were. So I've seen her become a boss from a felon. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
She's become,
so that inspired you. Your mother inspired you to be better.
She's my main story. She's my side story. She's my capital story.
Hey man, that's dope. That's dope. It's good to have a close relationship with your mom to where, you know, you can share your life experiences on that level. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, y'all grew up together anyway. So mom, I have one question for you.
Mama Bear.
Even though this is an interview about Mystro, I have one question for mom.
She might start crying. Just a heads up. She might start crying. No, because
Mama Bear, he already putting you on.
Mom, I got one question for you, mom. One question.
You jerk.
What was it like raising your son and supporting his musical talent? What was that like for you, seeing him grow into the man that he is with his musical talent?
It's therapy.
Say it again.
His music.
She said it's therapy. That fucked me up a little bit. I'm sorry for my language, but that fucked
me up. This stirring the pot, bro. You good?
It's therapy. She said it's therapy.
Okay. Shay, you got another question?
That's Mama Bear. I just want to commend you. I just want to commend you first off for being a strong woman, no matter what tint or complexion that you may be.
Thank you,
okay? Because I do know both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
My children are of a mixed complexion. I am the brown skinned person in the side of the coin, and my children are on the other side. So I know how it is to walk the walk that you have to walk. And it becomes, hey.
All right. So you gotta understand, like, all right. So I ain't trying to interrupt what you're saying, right? But I want you to
That's
understand.
beautiful. Thank you.
This ain't like I never had no relationship with my father. My father, when I turned 5 years old, he dropped me off to my grandparents. You see what I'm saying? So at that point, RIP to my grandmother and my grandfather. He told her she'll never raise a black man.
Well, she's done a great job with you. She has done a great job with you.
If y'all want to know how deep it go that deep to the point where it's
you
like,
have done a wonderful job.
All right, so let's get into the music more, y'all. Let's get into the music more.
I just wanted to say that to you, Maestro. You know how I feel about you. So this goes deeper than what we seeing right here on
right.
The music has been. I love you. The music has been. I have been watching you, and I've been just really wanting to see you mature as an artist, and I see the growth, and I see that you've been doing these things and just progressing, and this new music that you have is beautiful. The artwork is gorgeous. Whoever the video director, your lyrical play that you have going on here is amazing. And like you said, two sides of the coin, Gemini. You got your birthday coming up real soon. And what are we doing when we got a Gemini?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I met another Gemini today, and off the rip, she called me twin. I was like, yeah, nah, it's a vibe. Niggas can never.
It's a vibe.
If you're not a Gemini, you'll never get that vibe.
Right. So, tell me how you got started in the music.
It's crazy because where it ends is where it starts, right? So, like, my main goal with music has always been the excitement, right? So I put it like my main start, I'll say my father, my real father, right? As much as I've never known him other than what I've known him to do to me, right? And that's
right.
He raised me to I have to have the last word. That was his thing. If you get punched in the face, you make sure you punch him back. You don't be, you know what I mean? Like, and he taught me like basic shit, and I learned more just watching people, right? So like where I got music is always where I learned from him. I just learned the best parts of him. I got the worst parts. I saw him, you know what I mean? But it's like I don't use those against him. You know what I'm saying? So like at that point, I just got to take that good part, try to do that. And where I came into music was heavy, where I wanted to do it, where like I knew it was gonna be like what I wanna, cause I don't find myself doing it for anybody else. I feel like that's when I found like I wanted to do it, just cause I want my music to, as much as it's a addition to my journal, right? It's a story for the next person to learn from. Most of my stuff is for me to die, and then you hear it after.
So you want classic therapeutic music for people to be left behind to heal from at some point?
Everything is a lesson. It's not everything I do is a lesson. It's not me doing it. I don't ever do my music for you to just hear something that's good in the club. And I feel like that's where a lot of things got missing in music. I'm not saying that with everybody. I don't want to, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not scared of nobody. I'll battle rap anybody. That is me talking like, you know what I mean? I got the confidence. Check the songs when they come on. You feel me? I really got it. It's just, I feel like as a man, I'm not going to be better for humankind trying to compete with another man or a woman. And a woman is not going to be my competition ever. So for her to try to compete with me is where I find like a turnoff, and we're not getting into that, but it's either you respect me as my manly, you know what I mean? or we just keep it moving. Because I'm just trying to do what I gotta do while I'm here. I died already. When I got poked up, I died. So
Right.
coming back and already saying what I said to my mother. Like I said, I had to apologize to my mother. She's my mother. She gave me life, and I just risked it and died. It's not a video game. It was real life. You know what I mean? At that point, it's like you gotta look at shit. You gotta look at shit different. You gotta talk to people different. I'm not scared of nobody, but I know how to carry myself.
This is my question for you. So through the music, since 19, all this stuff happens, and then the music was your way to express yourself. And the way that I see it is your music is your jabs and your punches. Your music is your way that you get in the ring. Like you may not be like physically attacking anyone because you're not trying to attack anyone. But it's a way to let go of any of the stress or the anxiety or any of the things that may clump up on you. Like you said, therapeutically, you can release that through the music.
Yeah.
Right.
I think as an artist, I do that myself.
Me too.
Music, right? All of us, I think, as artists, a lot of us, maybe not all of us, but a lot of us use it as healing, as a way to
it's
like,
fuel. It's fuel.
Yeah, to be like, you know what? Because when I'm sitting there, I gotta write it down. I gotta get it out.
I ain't gonna lie, my biggest amp, like you wanna fire me up, talk about me when I don't know you talking about me. You gonna fire me up. Cause if you talking about me to people that one, if they allow you to talk about me, them people is on fire too. Your gas is spreading. It's not. I'm not going to say like, all right. So when Drake says 20v1, right, and we look at what the math is, I'm not picking sides. It definitely looked like a 20v1. If it was just Kendrick, it wouldn't be him talking about Metro, shut your dumb ass up and make some drums. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna talk about. You're not gonna talk about somebody else. And why is Metro name being brought? Like, and then it get into like my thing is talk to me direct. If we're doing real hip hop, I really lived the things that I'm talking about. If I said I ran in somebody's room, I ain't gonna tell you what room I ran in. But you ain't gotta question that. It's not your business. I ain't get caught for it. That's my point.
Right.
Right.
And the people that know, the people that know. We ain't gotta go into who I am, what I did, how I did this and the third. Like it don't gotta be about that. My songs is me telling you I'm not gonna say nothing I ain't never do in my life. So everything is like it can be a warning or it can be just a good song you listen to.
Right. The realness.
I really just want to warn people. I really just want to because I got PTSD. So a lot of the things I can't control, I talk about in my music. And if I can't control them, and I told you already, then I'm not at liberty to deal with your issue. Like I don't gotta pay your insurance.
Yeah.
Because he's saying I already told you.
I already told you years ago, and it's online. You can't lie about when online is forever, for everything. Nigga, you can't run from online.
Right.
You know what I've been through. You could search it. If I got poked up, nigga, I'm the only 19-year-old that got stabbed in Brattleboro, Vermont. You can look it up. It's not it's just facts. I talk about facts. So like when it's real life and I'm only talking about the lessons, it's not about what's going on behind the scenes. It's more about what I learned from that is the niggas I did that shit with probably didn't hold me back. Like they just let me go because they want me to get in trouble.
So
all right, so
it's a bunch of stuff. I could be R&B where I'm talking about how my heart is really caught up in this shit.
Just to let you know, people are checking in and people are enjoying the podcast right now.
Yeah. So here's my next question to you, right? Who were your influences in the music? Like, who was Mystro listening to growing up, and who was like, give me your top 5 influences musically?
You know when people gotta think about it, that pisses me off. It pisses me off, especially when you're an artist, because it's like you're not your own artist without these 5 people. You have to have at least 5 people that make it. My favorite part about Biggie, right? Which is good. That's top one, number one. I ain't gonna lie. Biggie could.
So Big was your number one.
Number one, and I'm gonna tell you why for each one, right? So, favorite part about Biggie, he adapt. He adapt. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about whatever I'm going through. The fact that he got rich and could still tell a story that make you want to listen. He no longer is going through. He's no longer chilling with these people that risk his life. He's no longer. We ain't gonna talk about what the crazy stuff that's going on. You know what I mean, behind the scenes. But the fact that he can adapt and be like, all right, let me talk about.
You're a great storyteller.
Shout to the old bro. I had a teacher that told me I would never make it in music. I don't care if I make it in music.
Right.
It's not so, that. That's not the fact. The fact that is I'm here for music. The fact that you know about me or that I'm even on this podcast is for music. So I'm already known at one point or another for music. That accomplishment is done. I don't
right.
So that's number 2. So
yeah, that's number 2. Who's your number 3?
What's his name? We didn't get his name.
Yeah, who's your number 2?
Who's the number 2?
The teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Nash. I don't know.
Oh, Mr. Nash.
Mr.
Okay.
Nash.
Mr. Nash.
Yeah,
Mr. Nash.
We gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta do that.
You know, in the Biggie movie where he told the teacher how much a teacher make versus a dumpster, garbage man.
Yeah.
Remember when he did that?
Yeah.
I don't need to make no money off just rubbing it in your face, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Sometimes you know. Sometimes I'm like, hold on, bro.
God is karma.
Hold on, I want to say this. You know, sometimes in life, it takes you on a journey, right? And as you go on your journey, you like for you, like you was explaining, you know what I'm saying? And even like you said in the song, and we're gonna get into that in a second. But you said in the song you're a hybrid, which means you black and you white. You know what I'm saying? So you had to literally find out who you are as a person before you could even tap into certain things in the music, right? So with that being said, right, I think that a lot of times people are misunderstood because of the life experiences that they go through. And they find something like the music that helps them persevere through all of the emotions that they going through. You feel what I'm saying? And I can hear that when you talk. And I can hear it in your music as well. I'm sorry. I can hear that in your music as well. So that teacher saying that to you made you want to push, you know what I'm saying? And it probably hurt at that time because you was a kid. Bro, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Let me tell you one part of that story you don't know. This is why it dug so deep. Right?
The dug deep.
Nah, Shay, you gonna be so tight when you hear what I'm saying. This dude, right, is a white male. I'm not lying. He's my social studies teacher, right? We watching Roots. I can't deal with, like, my mother told me if I have an issue and I want to speak my mind and I can't, if I'm in a place where I can't speak my mind, write it down. That's why I started writing in the first place, right? You got a problem, go to your room and write it down. It's not her trying to be, like, ignorant to what I got going on. It's just her conducting it. She's moving the electricity.
Moving your energy in a positive way for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's trying to get you to deal with your emotions in a positive way.
My energy, bro, and I don't want to lie like that. Like, as a parent, if you're not directing your child energy, knowing you had that energy, then you're not understanding them. You gotta understand that she understood me. You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm her biggest fan. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of the times when she was going through the shit she was going through, I was like, I gotta be that, but a little bit better, just so the streets, like, cause she was respectful, and people just respect that. So when I walked around, and I was always like her little man, you know what I mean? My nickname used to be Little Man already, cause my dad's name is Daryl and my name is Daryl, right? So I'm already get called Little Man, but I'm her junior. Like I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. Like you learn from watching the people that you're closest to. I was only
Right.
close to her. So when it came to music, the things that I'm talking about, the things that I did when I got of age, it's not like I'm growing with drill music. I'm not growing and just doing what's going on at that time. I was going through it. I was in the mix with people that I shouldn't have been in the mix with. I was
Right.
doing like I was in
Because you had to
situations where
mature a little bit faster. You had to grow up a little bit faster due to the fact that you had to be with your mom.
Yeah,
And
you basically, mom, was he the man of the house?
Yeah.
that's mom knows that.
And that's what
That's
it
her
is, you know what I'm saying?
realization.
So
that's
I
my earth of the
understand that,
house.
you know what I'm saying? Because I was the man of the house at one point. So I get that, you know what I'm saying? And
That's a difficult job. I commend
being
you.
in a position that you really don't want to be in, but you have to be in is hard. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there for your folks. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about this. Let's talk about, because you only gave 2 influences. You got 3 more. Give us 3 more.
I need 3 more. I need to hear the list.
Jada
Give me
Kiss
2.
off the rip.
Ooh, Jada.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like my favorite, like he's my favorite style rapper.
Okay.
All right, so
okay.
Biggie is because of his adapt. Like he adapt. We put Mr. Nash in there. He's lucky. He's even on the list. We ain't gonna talk about him.
Who?
So then
Jada Kiss.
Jada Kiss.
Jada, oh yeah, Kiss is definitely on my list. You know what I'm
Jada
saying?
Kiss. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Yo,
He definitely on my list.
you ever seen the interview where he was like, because he was talking about the 50 stuff that was going on, right? And he was like, I don't know if you noticed, but he the niggas from Yonkers is the only real niggas in this shit. In that interview, like he was like, and he came and chilled with us. He rocked with us by himself. Like when he said by himself, I started moving like that. Like I gotta move by myself so people know I'm not playing with you. I'm being so vulnerable at the same time. I'm not playing with you. That's the only way you won't respect me is if I give you a vulnerable side of me without. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't be belly up with people.
Yeah.
They gonna take advantage. Everybody take advantage. Once you start smiling, they gonna start taking advantage. You can't smile too long.
Yeah, they gonna think it's sweet.
Yeah, and you gotta be on point with stuff. You gotta be 50 with everything. So it's like once you 50 and you start noticing, and my mom, my stepfather, right? I call him my stepfather for a reason. It's the only man I ever say was my pops for real.
Right.
I call him that because when my mom got caught up in her situation and she caught her felony charge as a queen pin, he told her, put the weight on me. He knew she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to put him under the bus, but we gotta be 1,000. I ain't never been
talk about it?
fake
We're
enough.
not gonna talk about it right now.
Nah, but I'm saying like
right.
The music.
That type of
What
loyalty.
is
Yeah, we on the music, bro. We can talk about that, but we can talk about it on the pot.
So scratch everything else I was
Mama
gonna
don't
say,
want
but
to
I'm
talk about
saying
it right now.
loyalty is period. The loyalty period. The point. You see what I'm saying? It become like you do for others what you would want done to you.
You have to.
Right.
And that was a golden rule type thing. So with Jada, he talks what's gonna be good for you, not what's gonna be the best thing you want to hear. You don't want to really hear him talk to you like that. But the fact that he talked to you like that, you probably change something.
Jada
right.
Is,
all right. So who's number 4?
Jada
who's number 4?
A great artist. He is, and he's a great.
You got 4 and 5 now. That was 3. You got 4 and 5.
I'm not going to take away from Kendrick ever. Kendrick got to be up there right next to Jada. Just because Kendrick got this anime like kind of rap. Like I like his animations. The way he did that, I'm not even picking a side on the battle. We're not gonna talk that. But
I picked the side already. It's over with.
I'm not speaking.
saying that man got mopped and cleaned out of here.
I'm not picking any side.
No, that's I ain't gonna say nothing because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'll put Kendrick, but then right under him, I'll put Drake.
All right, so that's your 5th is Drake. All right, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if we was talking like if we being all the way funky, like as a real like I'm a hip hop historian, like Wallow say, you know what I'm saying? And I've been listening to hip hop since the '80s, bro. So like if we keeping it all the way a foul wow, Bull got mopped and cleaned out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No, nah.
Like,
All right, so look,
you can't come out
nah,
lyrically
hip
with
hop.
a
That's
bop
hip hop.
with somebody that's more
This
lyrically
is
fit than you.
my thing. My thing with Drake is like, bro, you can't kill something that can adapt, bro.
Yeah,
You
you
could kill him,
kind of
but
become a one-trick pony when you keep coming out with bops,
because
though. Like,
you're not wrong. I'm saying he can just move to another genre.
and
Why
that's
you
what I
guys
mean by
want
that.
to talk
That's why I
about
You
said
Drake
that.
and
you can't
Kendrick?
kill a nigga that can adapt, bro.
This is
I
my
adapt.
thing.
I
Why
can
do you
adapt.
guys
I can do
want to talk
R&B.
about Kendrick and Drake? I
No, I
want
was
to
just
talk
making a comment. That's all I'm saying.
about Fly
Shay.
Boy
Like,
Maestro. That's what I want to talk about.
yeah,
Fly
we
Boy.
talking about Maestro, but we talking about
I
his
want to talk about
opinion
you.
on hip hop, and this is a hip hop
I mean,
show.
no,
So when we
all right,
talking about hip hop,
so Shay,
hold on,
so
both of
Shay,
y'all. I
look,
need
right?
both of y'all to stop for a second.
So
I
Shay,
need both
right?
of y'all to stop. Hold on. Let's be clear. This is a hip hop show. So we talking about hip hop right now. So you know what I'm saying? We here to celebrate Maestro, but he threw a gem out there. But we gotta keep it all the way at Thou Wow. You know what I'm saying? He kept it funky as far as Kendrick definitely got washed. But we gotta keep it real out here.
Kendrick got
When it comes to hip hop and lyricism, you know what I'm saying? You already take points off when you have a ghostwriter. And then your ghostwriter come out and expose you. You
And
know what I'm saying?
on that point, as an artist, this is one thing about me since we on Queen. I'm gonna try to make you happy with what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna put in my point on that, right? So as a singer, I can sing, right? But I will not sing whatever you ask me to sing. I have to do it. I have to write it. Cause that's just like I have a Tupac mentality with my R&B.
Right. So let's talk about that. How did you get into doing the singing on the track? Was it Drake that influenced you to do that?
And see, like, if he wasn't the influencer, I don't want to say he was the influencer. My mom always was like, if you sang when you record da 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 da, and she did that my whole life. Cause every time she had a favorite song, I would try to master that. Cause one, my mom she's not ugly. That's just one point. Her friends was good looking at the time too. So I want to influence. I'm trying to show off. I was always trying, and I'm only around them. So the females I was trying to show off for, they years beyond my, you know what I'm saying, my forte.
Right.
So I've always like tried to like and getting to know women older than me, like always put like my focus on what's gonna be ahead of the crowd.
Right.
Like, if this generation like that, what's the next generation go like? What's my generation go like at that point? You see what I'm saying? And that goes past me. So what's the next generation going? You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
with music, I feel like I've always like, cause she's the first person to be like, sing that song that you know that I loved it when you sing it. It's you know what I mean?
You have such a great voice. You really
I
do.
appreciate that.
He used to
Shay, you got the next question, man.
roasting
You really do have such a great voice.
Like
my
bad.
What is it that your next, like, would you step out of your comfort zone of the rap hip hop game? Because I know that you sing, so would you ever step out of that genre of hip hop and R&B?
And that's where I honestly I want to say like that's where the hybrid come in. Cause I'm not stuck there. I've never been stuck there. My creativity. I made a country song because my grandmother was a white woman. My mom's mom. She ain't never had. I'm the black sheep in my family for real, right? And I just rapped because I grew up in New York from 5 to like what 15, like 5 to 15, and those are my most influential years. You see what I'm saying? So anything I do after that, it's all based off what I learned at that time. So my grandmother, I had to help her with she had an LVAD, and that's like a step between having an actual heart transplant. You actually get a pump, and the LVAD is what the pump is called. So she had that heart pump, and you had to unplug that and plug it into a wall, one step at a time. Like there's 2 wires, you got to do one at a time, and then in the morning she had to be unplugged into a battery. She had to be plugged in. So
hold on one second.
I had to be there 24/7.
So she had a left ventricle assist device, which is a pump attached to the side of your heart. And so it's an electric pump, so you have to be connected to a power source at all times.
For the blood to flow to her heart, right?
Keep it.
Yeah.
Made it
Keep
so
it
it
moving.
would go through her whole body. The
Period.
circulation. Yes.
Like,
yeah.
A full blown heart transplant.
All right. So once she got that, I'm in her crib, and she doesn't want to hear me rapping all the time.
All right. So
I had to start up with country music. That was what I was getting to. I came up.
So
with
you can see different sides of the spectrum and make different types of music. That's always dope.
Yeah, you gotta see.
Me myself, I'm not a big country fan, but I do like some country songs. Excuse me. But
I mean, but it goes
I understand that, you know, it's all sorts of music out here for everybody. And I listen to everything. I listen to classical music, Mozart and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
I love opera.
That was a great question, Shay.
I love opera because it's so dramatic. So like just weird facts, like opera music will make your music so much better if you pay attention.
Absolutely. It makes you lock in and focus more, especially when it comes to writing. Bro, I can go off all day listening to classical music. So talk about the project you got going. You know what I'm saying? Tell us a bit about that.
All right, so my latest project that I've been working on is a project called A Demon Born in Heaven. Because I'm from Vermont. It sounds like I'm from, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's also, if you come here, you'll see it. It seemed like there's just views, bro. Growing up in New York is like, I want to make it seem like what my perspective is, right? So my perspective is, I grew up in New York. I had no family around. I had nobody around that was going to have my back type thing. You know what I mean? I got jumped a lot. You know what I mean? It's regular because I'm by myself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can relate, bro. I can relate. I understand. I got jumped a lot too, so I can relate, bro.
I skipped a grade. And I went to 5th grade and I skipped into 6th grade English, and that was the only class I skipped in. So I had to go back to 5th grade, right? Like after I go to that class for 6th grade English. They used to really like jump me for that, like just being smart. So I used to try to like my mom didn't know I was hiding my backpack, stuff like that. It's just a bunch of stuff that I learned. More experience is going to help me better than just hearing what not to do. You see what I'm saying? On top of that, I don't got my father, so I got my mother telling me, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. And then some of them is like, I'm a man, I'm gonna do it regardless. Like, you know what I mean? You test
right
like that, and my life just was like a bunch of just testing limits. You know what I mean? So not to get too far away from the point is like, I just always wanted to make sure that whatever I did told my story so I could help somebody else. Even if it was my seed, I just got a notebook of something. And I ain't know how I wanted to do it, but I know that I didn't like hearing just this, that, and third. I wanted to hear it in a creative way for me to take it in.
That's dope, man. That's dope. All right, so we about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? We about to play this music. You know what I'm saying? We almost at the 45-minute mark. So I'm going to try to get this let's get this video cracking. Once the video come on, y'all mics going mute. Y'all already know that. You know what I'm saying? We talked about that beforehand. If you want to say something, just unmute your mic when it's playing. But folks, tell the people about this visual I'm about to drop to the world right now.
You doing Guys Get first, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do that first.
Yeah,
Is that what
that's
you
the
said?
freestyle. Yeah, God's gift.
All right, so yeah, God's gift. All right, so that's just like my notepad type style of noting when I started being involved with things, and then when I started looking back on it, it's like backtracking on my life. It's really just a backtrack on like me getting out of the streets, but I still got love for the real niggas. You know what I mean? It's just like I gotta get away from this so I can take care of my grandmother. That was always my point. So God always made sure that I was there for her. That's how I look at it, and that's why I was writing that. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so we're gonna get into it. Let's get into it right now. You know what I'm saying? Here on Stirring the Pot. You want to introduce it, Shay?
Here on Stirring the Pot, we got God's Gift by Fly Boy Mystro. Y'all better tap in.
Hey.
All the real niggas knew what was safe. Jumping off the porch, I landed in God's hand. Any weapon formed against me already in God's plan. You know I had to test it though, cause everybody know an ignorant nigga be skeptical. I ain't do it for credit though, believe me. Clout chasing, y'all can have all that. It's too easy. Try being loyal and having my back. I'm a hybrid, risking my life to make sure the pack's straight. Might slide on a shorty, won't kill her, but make her back break. Damn, jumped in the knife fight, all I brought was God's hand. I'm still breathing if you need proof to believe in. This probably the holiest verse a nigga ever spit, but I'm always gonna be this demon protecting God's gift. Back up, nigga, don't touch me. Back up, click clack, nigga, don't rush me. I told you that trust would kill, why would you trust me? My loyalty different, and make y'all niggas look disgusting.
Just Frank said,
just do it, I'm making Nike moves.
and my mother could never raise a mouth.
But my brain a mighty tool. The way I set goals is
Crazy, I put my sights in
don't
zoom.
get sniped trying to protect the life you took a liking to. My hybrid that'll pillage your village. I'm a Viking too. Type to bring your moms, your children, even your wife into. If I says I is, I am. Don't need the slightest put your lighters away when I'm speaking, nigga. This is lighter fluid. Shit sweet on this side. Niggas should call for help. My twin flame, left eye. Gemini's live through her. Depression real, nobody see it till niggas stress. They're pressing me 24, make sure this 38 oppress 'em.
Hey. Definitely dope visuals, man. I like that.
Shout to
You know,
Frank. Shout to Just Frank, just cameraman Frank. He always like I always been a fan of him, and I met him through my bro out here that do music. Named Neffy at the time, but he's March Davis now. My boy March Davis introduced me to his cameraman Frank, Just Frank from Brooklyn. So shout to cameraman Just Frank. You know what I mean?
shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Frank, that was fire.
Any
visual.
video?
Yeah,
any
it was fire.
video
It was
you
definitely
seen-
fire.
Any music video you see from me, he probably shot. Most likely. There ain't no other really one like. There's probably like one other one.
That was
Like-
fire, by the way.
Yeah, that was fire, bro. That was fire. You know what I'm
I
saying?
appreciate it.
Definitely gonna have to tap in when I come out to NY.
Yeah, man, that definitely was fire. And yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? You got flow, you got some bars, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You got some bars.
I like the feeling of old school, but also like the speed of new school.
Yeah. And listen, that's how I am, right? Like I just said to you off air, I'm 12 years older than you, right?
Yeah.
But the people in my age range be looking for me to do boom bap style the whole time. And I'm like, bro, like, it's 2024 out this joint. Like, you gotta adapt with the times. Like, and
My
I got
favorite-
a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? I got boom bap songs that pay homage to my era, but I also pay homage to the new school because the new school, they doing something different and it's fun. They like to bop and have fun just like when we was younger. We like to bop and have fun, you know? And the
Yeah,
old
yeah.
heads that was listening to our music was like, turn that garbage off.
And
You know what I'm saying?
so funny
They
shit.
was though. Like, let's keep it
they
in
the
a
next-
while. They was.
They the next generation. The funny shit is like us. Like when we was lit and we didn't want to hear what they was talking about. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, they was definitely like that with us, you know.
They
So
gonna
I
be
get
the
it.
deciding factor of what's banging, what's
Absolutely.
rocking, what they respect. I like to talk about my life so that you can respect it, and I like to make good music out of it because I got good taste in beats or I got good taste in edits. Like I edit my own stuff.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't send my music out to nobody. I edit and record like right here.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Because I do the same. We're in my studio right now, my home studio, and then I go to, you know, I do what I do, but I'm in a home studio right now on this joint. You know what I'm saying?
I was recording before we even got on live. My laptop right here. My booth is right behind me over here. This is my secondary screen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I when I was trapping, I got into a point where I was like, I'm not gonna keep trapping for no reason. If you trapping for no reason, you end up dead or in jail. That's when you end up.
That's a fact.
That's when the statistics start counting. You see what I'm saying?
So you were
that's a fact.
I got what I needed.
Investing into yourself.
I'm about to get up out of here. I love y'all. I hope nothing happened to y'all. Keep your head up. Y'all gotta have your own goals though. Y'all I can't make your life. Like you can lead a horse to water. You can never make them drink. You know what I mean?
That's a fact as well. You know, that's what it was originally designed for. The trap was originally designed for you to do what you need to do, get the paper that you need to help your folks, and then get out. Some people don't get out, and you know, that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? But for those that understand that there's a bigger mission at hand, it is what it is. Yeah, the trap is called a trap because it's literally a trap. I got shot in the trap. I got shot in the head in the trap.
I got stabbed down the street.
So
I got poked up right down the street.
Yeah.
So
in the trap.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, bro. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I want to commend you, you know what I'm saying, for coming on here. We like your music on here, you know what I'm saying? You got to come on the pot so we can talk the deep talk. We talked a little deep on stirring the pot today, you know what I'm saying? But that was cool. But like I said to you before, you're more than welcome to come on the pot and you know what I'm saying? The only thing with the pot is we don't curse at all on the pot.
So I'm with whatever you got for me, right? Let me know the date and time. But also give me like 24 hours heads up so I can get my curse words out the day before. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to make you start a curse word jar. And,
cause like today, right? I just got out. I'm in the studio right now, so like
today, you in your element. I feel you. I feel you.
Like it's like
that's real. That's real tough. That's real tough, though. I feel you.
Like we had other conversations about other words, and it's like, all right, I can have this talk with you, but you know what I mean? Like I'm in the vibe right now, and I'm lit too. You know what I mean? Like it's like when you doing it for real, I just gotta feel myself, and then the realness come out. Cause and even when I'm like going through something, I gotta feel what I'm going through, right? But I gotta feel myself enough to want to make a song about it. If I don't enjoy myself, like bro, my biggest thing is I love myself.
Right.
It's not to be cocky, it's not to be conceited, it's not to be like, you know what I mean? It's literally
I feel you.
Just if you don't have any confidence in yourself, the fact that you're going through something, you'll think it don't matter to nobody else, but somebody could heal from that.
Absolutely.
If you just spoke on it, a lot of niggas could just speak on it just one time. You see what I'm saying? And then just speaking on it one time, somebody else in the world could be healed.
You can help another person that needs.
Yeah, you're not alone. You don't feel as alone. You might stay alive. I've lost people to suicide. I really I put myself out there so that people know I got them if they need me. You know what I mean? But that's
that's true. That's a true fact. We're gonna say that's a true fact. That people do need each other. And I have one last question for you because I know the time is starting to.
Yeah, we got a few more minutes left.
I have one last question.
I was trying to play his last one, so ask this question and then we're gonna end it with a song.
I love this one. We gotta play this one now. Come on. It's Gemini season.
Yeah, and, so ask your question.
Well, let's play this one and then I'll ask the question.
All right, let's get to
it.
It's my birthday coming up too, so shout out to
I
June
know,
17th.
that's why I said that. That's why I
June
said
17th, right after Pac on June 16th.
So what's the name of this other joint?
The next joint is I Need You to Know. It's my I want to say it's like my monologue to let rappers know I'm not competing with you. Y'all niggas not beating me in none rapping. I'm trying.
All right, so we about to get into it.
Yeah, I'm going.
Let's get into it.
Worry about you.
had to do it. I need you to know me versus you is a mismatch. Physically, I'm fighting for my money, get my kickback. And I don't need no help, go sit down where your bitch at. It's crazy, you don't even know where your bitch at. Have a look around, man, have a look around, yeah. Have a look around, do you know where you at? Have a look around, yeah, have a look around, yeah, have a look around. Tupac said it's like the sweetest joy. Revenge next to getting pussy. I could pop out when I want to, bagging women and thing to me. Bag something, play with my body and make me drag something. Bet nobody say nothing about what's in this paper bag dumping. Put a big step, a big rep on my stutter shit. And fuck a bitch the only time I wanna hear my government. There's blood dripping from the ceiling and I got it back in blood. Niggas say I'm tripping. I need you to know me versus you is a mismatch. Physically, I'm fighting for my money, get my kickback. And I don't need no help, go sit down where your bitch at. It's crazy, you don't even know where your bitch at. Have a look around, hey, have a look around, yeah. Have a look around, do you know where you at? Have a look around, yeah. Have a look around, yeah. Have a look around, do you know where you? Shooter with a hooter, if I boom him, he gon' let him bleed. Told my shooter, let him crawl around, but we ain't gon' let him leave. Kick him over, tell him take a seat, look at my EYE. Told my shooter, spell it out for him, he bout to deal. Pack the VIP, see a PYT and tell her Benaki. Would you spend for me? Go out to the car and get this in for me. I test it cause I'm living simply, and simply I will not let no sim nigga get to me. For real, cause too many of them counted me out. You should've never let me hear that out loud. Mask on, mask off, it don't matter now. Blood dripping down from me. I need you to know me versus you is a mismatch. Physically, I'm fighting for my money, get my kickback. And I don't need no help, go sit down where your bitch at. It's crazy, you don't even know where your bitch at. Have a look around, hey, have a look around, yeah. Have a look around, do you know where you at? Have a look around, yeah. Have a look around, yeah. Have a look around, do you know where you at?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire, bro.
That was fire.
All right, so Fly Boy Mystro, man. Thank you for coming to Stir in the Pot, man. That was a dope song. That joint was popping.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Whip it.
I picked up.
I need every Mom
for
Dukes you
having-
stir with us. We need you to stir too, Mom Dukes.
Mama.
We need you to stir. Everybody stir. Like we out. Hey, man.
I'm
To
gonna
the folks,
continue to
thank
let
you for
y'all
tuning
cook.
in to another episode of the Stir in the Pot. I was about to say the pot. Woo!
Oh my goodness.
But hey, catch the Pot podcast as well. Hustle 215 Radio. Show comes on every Wednesday at 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time Standard. And hey, look, if you didn't catch the show today, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Facebook, you can go on my Facebook, you can go on the Tigmatic music page.
You can
Hey,
go on both pages.
we up, y'all. And we gonna end it like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay on. You know what I'm saying? But
Mystro, tell them where they can find you everywhere.
Fly Boy Mystro, you see it right there. Fly Boy Mystro on everything. That way, no space in the middle though. You go to Fly Boy Mystro.
Shay, you got anything you want to say?
Listen, everybody, you better catch us Mondays, Fridays on Stir in the Pot.
Hey.
That's what we're going to be. We're going to be stirring the pot. We're going to be bringing artists. If you'd like to be a part of the broadcast, make sure you guys send in all your submissions to Stir the Pot with Tig.
Y'all know what it is. Send the submissions to the Pot Podcast with Tigmatic group on Facebook.
No submissions into Tig.
Yeah, I gotta tune in.
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't accept no more friend requests right now. We full at 5K already. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to start another group page so that can get full too. You know what I mean?
Keep stacking that thing. You heard?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, we out here. We gonna end it, y'all. Have a good night. It's Friday. Enjoy the weekend. Turn up.
Turn up. Everybody stir the pot.